Hey guys, welcome back to CLOCKWISE Crypto. Hope you guys are moving forward in everything that you do. Bitcoin continues to recover after a slight pullback, a significant pullback, we should say, in the overall crypto markets. But Bitcoin in particularly pulling back from over 100,000 to below 80,000, now currently sitting at 85,000. Let's see what these articles say about this. Let's dive right into it. So Bitcoin price rose 4% to hit a 10-day peak of 85,900 on Wednesday as Federal Reserve rate pause. This decision aligned with market expectations. Now, everyone is expecting a drop in interest rates, right? That was the anticipation. So typically when there's a drop in interest rates, you see favorable crypto prices across the board, specifically favorable Bitcoin prices, and then it trickles down to altcoin prices as well, doing fairly well. Pretty much everything starts and ends with Bitcoin. Bitcoin does well, altcoins do well, and vice versa, right? So if we see a ton of altcoins pulling back, typically Bitcoin's gonna pull back as well, but Bitcoin leads the way. Bitcoin sets the tone for market conditions, and in turn that's a reflection of what's going on globally. So interest rates hike, that's what it was for the past couple of years. Interest rates going up by basis points. And then now, particularly before election season, we saw a pause in interest rate hikes. And it was almost too little too late, because typically you want to pull interest rates back and talk about how good the economy is going to win the election. And that just didn't sit well with everyone that's been struggling for the past couple of years. So let's take a look here. Bitcoin price surge 4% to a 10-day high of 85,900 amid institutional demand and Bitcoin ETF inflows across $500 million ahead of Federal Reserve decision. So we see here, you see this move, right? Crazy bullish move. Bitcoin ETF sees 500 million inflows as well. Demand surges 13 billion ahead of Fed meeting, right? So everyone's waiting on this news. Everyone's sitting there waiting because, favorable news, favorable crypto prices. It just happens this way. So we see what's going on here. We see the on-chain data, and that's really what it's tracked. That makes it so cool. So you can see what people are doing, and not just what they're saying. You can see what's going on, and that's the beautiful thing about blockchain. So the BTC large transaction chart below tracks the total value of Bitcoin transactions that exceed $100,000 in a single day. This provides real-time data on the amount of capital deployed by whale traders and large corporate investors around key market events. As you can see, that volume, spike, right? Huge. So Bitcoin price forecasts, Southern News could trigger a pullback to 80,000 is what they're saying. But when we look at the charts here, guys, we're right in play. Like, you saw us go to the daily time frame, and the cool thing about going to the 4-hour time frame is you can kind of get a better picture of what's going on, right? So you see the inverted head and shoulders that we talked about before. You see it in real time, right? So you hit one leg, comes up, down. This is another leg. Boom. Right? Inverted head and shoulders. Neckline right here. Crooked neckline, but it's right here. It's ugly, but it's right there. Daily time frame doesn't paint it as well, because daily time frame is just not a lot going on the daily, but we can see on the 4 hours clear. It's clear. That's a clear bottom, and we just need to see levels broken, right? So with that, we will continue to wait. We have these levels marked for a reason, right? We go to the daily time frame. We see that it's respecting that level pretty good. Pretty good when it comes to honoring this level of resistance, turn support, and turn resistance again, depending on what side it's on. But these two levels are critical, and then ultimately breaking this counter trend line here is really what we expect to see at Bitcoin. So other news, Coinbase becomes Ethereum's largest node operator with 11% stake. Now, I know everyone's not too bullish on Ethereum, right? And I believe Ethereum's going to be one of those projects where everyone was talking critically. It's going to be almost like an XRP. Like everyone's saying XRP is dead. They're saying the same thing about Ethereum, right? Fees are too high. Oh, what are they doing now? They just got first mover advantage. Guys, Coinbase becomes Ethereum's largest node operator with 11% stake for a reason. Think about it. Those moves are made for a reason. And Coinbase isn't just making willy-nilly moves without benefiting them. Okay, so everyone sleeping on Ethereum, I think you need to take a better look, because a $10,000 to $15,000 Ethereum is not out of the question. Just because the price action hasn't done extremely well, really, there's not too many projects out there that have done extremely well. Like from price action standpoint, Bitcoin, right, went from 20K to 80K, or 20K to 100K, pull back to 80, right? Other than that, like not too many altcoins have cleared their all-time high, if any. I don't even think any. So to talk about Ethereum, we're talking about the full market. The entire market hasn't performed the way we thought it would yet. So look at what they're doing, not just what they're saying. Look at what's going on, and that's the beautiful thing about blockchain and crypto. It's open. You can see what people are doing. Ethereum, extremely undervalued. Let's look here. So Coinbase report revealed that the crypto exchange is the largest node operator on the Ethereum network, controlling 11.42 of the total stake Ether. In a performance report, Coinbase said it had 3.84 million Ethereum, worth about 6.8 billion, staked to its validators. The exchange said as of March 3rd, it has 11.42% of its staked ETH. So here we're saying we now know how much ETH Coinbase is staked. This, of course, makes Coinbase the single largest node operator we know, right? And so Coinbase also shared that it exceeded its target for validator uptime, which indicates the percentage of time when validators are operational. And also had a similar figure for its participation rate, a metric that allows and indicates how well a validator performs their consensus duties. So love what I'm seeing here, guys, and just think about it. They're becoming a validator for a reason. It's not like one day like Coinbase wakes up and just says, let's become a validator today. Like everything is strategic and has purpose. It's not just a shot in the dark, right? And I get a lot of people think and almost think that, oh, they did that, but it's not a big deal. Everything's a big deal. They did it for a reason. Coinbase is not just being the largest validator because they don't see value in Ethereum long term, right? President Donald Trump's crypto company didn't buy Ethereum because they don't, just on a whim. Like, the writing's on the wall. And so even here, you see this YouTuber, ETH is doomed, Ethereum's dying, right? And it's probably clickbait, because I don't think anyone that's actually been through a bull run or a couple bull runs believes that. Like, we started buying Ethereum at like $100, right? As soon as I read the ETH 2.0 white paper, I'm like, yep, we gotta get some Ethereum. Start stacking, right? Because they're before they moved the proof of stake, right? Before the ETH 2.0 merge, they had the white paper out. The writing was on the wall, guys, when it comes to the success Ethereum's gonna have. Yes, they have challenges, right? Every project, I think, has some challenges, but I think Ethereum is one of those sure bets. Like, Ethereum's gonna be around, or there's a high probability Ethereum's gonna be around. There is talk saying, oh, XRP is gonna flip Ethereum, and if it does, that's fine. That doesn't mean XRP dies, right? That doesn't mean Ethereum dies, right? It's still, there's multiple winners in this market. And that's what I'm trying to, convey to the Bitcoin maximalists who just think it's Bitcoin or die. Bitcoin's it. Only Bitcoin should be in the crypto reserve, nothing else, right? There's gonna be multiple winners, multiple ways to win. There's some people that just play on meme coins. I know a guy that does very well with meme coins. And all he does is play memes. That's it. That's his thing, right? Yes, he takes losses, but yes, he takes wins, right? There's so many ways to win. We consider the more conservative approach, where we got our foundation set. We got our Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, XRP. We got that set, and then all the other ones, you know, we throw in, but not nearly as heavy as the foundation that we have set. Right? We love altcoins. We think altcoins are key, but we know Bitcoin's king, and Ethereum is up there with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's gold, Ethereum silver. And everyone that's been in crypto any amount of time, with a little bit of research, you can understand that and realize, okay, Ethereum's not going anywhere, and Ethereum's extremely undervalued. So definitely wanted to give you guys that update and connect and give you a market update, guys. I definitely think the retail sentiment is going to hurt people in the end, because whales are buying, and for some reason, retail traders, retail investors, average people are giving into the fact that crypto's dead, only to miss the opportunity of a lifetime. So wanted to highlight this, guys. Do not miss out on this huge time to accumulate at better prices than it was a month or two ago, right? You have another chance to get in, another chance to capitalize and take your positions while you still can. Hope you guys got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do. We'll see you soon.